It is the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. We got some great games in the wild card weekend, but let us see our picks for this divisional round. Now, first up here, we have the Bills at the Broncos. I am taking the Bills plus 1.5. I believe they will outright win this game. The weather at Mile High Stadium is going to be cold, but clear skies. And obviously the air is going to factor in here a little bit to what this Bills offense and defense are able to do. But ultimately, when I looked at these teams, I looked at Bo Nix, and this is why I also said in my recap for the wild card weekend is that I think the Bills have a better chance now to reaching the Super Bowl after they got past the Jaguars. Reason being is you got Trevor Lawrence on the Jaguars, who already had experience in the playoffs, already won some playoff game as well. On the other side of the ball here for this team on the Broncos, you have Bo Nix, inexperienced in the playoffs and has yet to win one, I believe, in the playoffs. So I am banking on that inexperience to play a factor here against a juggernaut like Josh Allen and the Bills coming into your stadium. I know this Broncos defense is one of the best in the league. I am not glossing over that, but really, after the Bills got through the Jaguars, I believe in the Bills a lot more, and I am just banking on Josh Allen. And yes, James Cook can be stopped here again. He was stopped in the Jaguars game. The Broncos being number 2 in allowed rush yards per game, meaning they allow the second least amount among all NFL teams this regular season at 91. So I believe they're going to be able to stop James Cook again. But I am not, when I compare Josh Allen to Bo Nix, I am not going to take Bo Nix in this situation. I am taking Josh Allen. My score prediction for this game is going to be 24-23 Bills. Next up, 49ers at the Seahawks. I am taking the Seahawks -7. The weather, it's going to be cool, but mostly sunny, so nothing crazy here. And the main thing about this matchup is the Seahawks coming off a bye and being rested against this 49ers team that is coming off a grueling battle against the Eagles and really injured team. They lost George Kittle as well. I just think they are way too injured and too tired at this point as a collective, as a team, to make it further than the Seahawks. The Seahawks are just too talented and potent on offense and defense. That defense is nothing to scoff at. And the last matchup they had, the Seahawks won 13-3. I expect that gap to be a little bit more with that bye and more of a rest from the Seahawks team. As I said before in my recap, I think Kyle Shanahan and this 49ers coaching staff is phenomenal. And I would have Kyle Shanahan winning Coach of the Year. But unfortunately, there are just some limitations in terms of personnel that sometimes you can't coach your way out of or get around of. And unlike the Eagles, the Seahawks have a great coaching staff, so are going to be able to do things on defense and offense to really squeeze the juice out of their players and that talented roster that they have. So that is why I'm taking the Seahawks -7. Score prediction here, 28-13 Seahawks. Now, Texans at the Patriots. I'm taking the Patriots -3. The weather is going to be cold and with a little bit of potential bit of snow and rain, so that can play into things a little bit. But the main thing here is the Texans' offensive struggles for me. Against the Steelers, they really struggled to score and move the ball. And most of the points for that Texans team came from the defense, really. And just in that fourth quarter against the Steelers. And with Nico Collins out against a very solid Patriots defense, I think it'll be hard to move the ball consistently. And I do not see the Texans coming back from a deficit if the Patriots go up and score early in the game. So score prediction here, 24-14. Patriots win this one. Rams at the Bears. I am excited for this game. This is, to me, the game I am most excited for this weekend. The weather is going to be very cold in Chicago with potential snow showers. That's obviously going to play into effect here, especially if there is snow and that LA team coming over into Chicago. Now, I am not going to go against the Cinderella here. That is why I am going with Chicago. And I did make a promise. I made a promise when the Bears beat the Eagles in the regular season that if the Bears make the playoffs, I would be rooting for them. And I am not breaking that promise. So that is why I'm taking the Bears here. And I'm taking the spread. The Bears are always in this game. We saw in that fourth quarter against the Packers, and we see that through multiple games in that regular season. The Bears are never out of any game, no matter the score. And I think they'll be able to not just cover the spread, but I think they'll be able to win. The Bears defense can cause mistakes and turnovers from Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford sometimes is a little bit prone to throwing interceptions. That's what you get. Ultimately, when you have a great quarterback and you give him the ball, is he will just throw turnovers sometimes. That's just football. So score prediction for me here, 28-27. I foresee another Bears comeback to win this game. Let me know what you think about these divisional round picks. And if you have any contrasting opinions, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. And I'll see you for the recap.